Okay, let's just troubleshoot this network. And the first thing that I'm going to do is check the IP addresses. Okay, check the IP addresses of all the PCs. So if you check the IP address of all the PCs, you realize that it's PC6, right? It have the wrong IP address. So I skip, I skip. I'm gonna skip all the processes. So I so if you look at the PC6, the IP address now is set as 50 to 26, but actually it's what 30 to 26, right? So you have to change that 30 to that 26, and then I think the rest of the pieces, they have a correct IP address, but please check. And next thing is port connections. So if you look at this specification, it says PC1 is connected to 11, 2 is connected to 18, 6, etc. So the best way you can check that is show IP interface brief, and then what 6 is now is up, and 11 is also up, and 18 is up. So this is correct. And look at the S3. What 6 is up, 11 is up. What about 18? 18 is down, right? Instead of 17 is up. So this means PC5 is connected to the wrong port. So let's change that. Okay, now connected to 18. Okay, and look at the S1. So 1 is up and 2 is up. Okay, so this is correct. Next step is check the VLANs. Okay, so make sure that the all the VLANs are correctly assigned to the ports. So if you look at the specification, right, VLAN 10 is assigned to 11, interface 11 and 20, 18, 30 to 6, 10 to 11, 20 to 18, and 30 to 6, right? That's the specification. So go to S2, and then what? You have to show VLAN brief. But now, as you can see, 18 to 26 to 30, right? But 11 should be assigned to 10, right? 11 should be, 10 should be assigned to 11, right? So we have a problem with 11. So configure T, and then we have to go to interface FA011, and then I have to change to what? To VLAN 30 to 10, right? I have to assign VLAN 10 to 11. So I have to say switch port access VLAN what should it be 10, right? So 11, 10 should be to 11. Okay, good. Okay, so go to end, show VLAN brief. Now it's 11, it's okay, 10 is assigned to 11, right? 10 is assigned to 11. Good. So let's go to S3 and then show VLAN brief and 10 to 11, 20 to 6, is that right? 20 to 6? No, it should be 20 to 18. Okay, so I have to swap this interface. So this 22 what assign VLAN 22 is 18, right? And assign 30 to 6. That's something I should do. So let's see. Then configuration T. Oops. Okay. And then I have to go to interface FA06. And then I have to so switch port access VLAN what? So this is interface 6, right? 6. That should be 30. So VLAN 30. And then interface FA0 18, right? 18 should be VLAN 20. So 18, and then switch port access VLAN what 18 20 20, right? 20. Okay, so okay, so I'm done. So next part is, let's say check the trunk port on S1, 2, and 3. Okay, so let's say let's look at the S2 first. So you know that if you look at S2, the gigabyte 01 should be a trunk port. So I'll have to say show interface trunk. There's nothing. So that means gigabyte 01 has to be configured as a trunk port. So what should I do is configuration, go to configuration mode, and then interface 01, right? That's interface 01. And then I have to say switch mode first trunk, and then switch port trunk native. I have to set the native VLAN. Is there any information about the native VLAN here? Well, no. Okay, so one thing we can find about the native VLAN. Okay, so it looks like a native VLAN is 99. That's their intention. But let's just make sure, go to S1, and then let's type show interface trunk. So yes, so S2, the native VLAN number is 99, right? So we know that it's 99 should be the VLAN number, native VLAN number. So if there's a mismatch, like for example, if you set 99 as a native VLAN on this port, and if your native VLAN is, let's say, VLAN 1, then you'll see an error message, right, saying that there's a mismatch, right? The native VLAN mismatch. So it has to be configured as a 99. So go back to S2. So trunk native VLAN is 99. Okay. So I finish configuring the this interface of S2 as a trunk port, Okay, and then go to S1. So when I type show interface trunk, uh, looks like 02 has been configured, but not 01, right? So I have to say configure T, configure terminal, and then interface 01, and then I have to set this as trunk mode. So switch port, mode trunk first, and then set 99 as native VLAN. So switch port trunk native VLAN 99. Okay, good. So I got 70 out of 70, but just in case, let's look at the S3. If they are everything's okay there, show interface trunk, and then if you look at the S3, this gigabyte 02 is should be the trunk, right? Trunk port, and then this trunk status is trunking, native VLAN is 99, and obviously by default encapsulation method is IEEE 802.1q. And then VLANs allowed and service and management is 1, 10, 20, 30, and 99, which you know, which are all correct. But by the way, if you want to look at this more details uh, about this trunk status of this interface, particular interface, you, you there's a command. Let's say show interface. Um, yeah, show interface. Let's say gigabyte 02, right? I mean, yeah, that's the interface name 02, and then you have to say switch port. This is also very useful command to know. So when I look at that interface, its trunk now is a trunk mode, and the encapsulation is IEEE standard, right? And trunking native mode is VLAN 99, and then let's see. Okay, so the negotiation of the trunking is on, right? That means DTP is on, right? Dynamic trunking protocol. So that means this interface of S1 and this interface of S3, this gigabyte 02, right? They are really like negotiating this trunking status, like using a DTP. So they are really negotiating. This switch S1 and S3 are negotiating on the trunking protocol. So I think that's it.